We were so delighted to host Sports Day, even though some children were still at home and some were in school. It was a success nonetheless, and we really hope that you enjoyed our Sports Day launch and that you've been recreating the videos at home. I've heard some brilliant stories of some budding actors and actresses at home. But now it is time to announce the winners. So I am going to invite special celebrity guests, Mr. Macklin and Miss Morris, to explain to you who has won for both the home competition and then also the remote competition before I come back and announce the overall winners. So excited!
Hello. So Sports Day this year was fun. It was different to usual. We didn't have the parents there. The events were a little bit different, but what was lovely was that the prep and the pre-prep were all outside at the same time. We had a rotation of events. We had some throwing, we had some jumping, we had some aiming, and we had some classic egg and spoon. So we all had good fun. We had chants at the start, we had dancing. I think you'd recognise the dance. Everybody joined in the end, and it was just a really good atmosphere. The weather held out, and we were very proud of everyone and their efforts. Over to Mr. Macklin.
Okay, so results. It was fiercely competitive between all four of the houses across the pre-prep and the prep. But in the pre-prep, in fourth place was Stuart on 90 points. In third place was Usherwood on 128 points. And in first place on 158 points. In second place was 154 points, so very close in the pre-prep. In first place was Hecker. So that was in the pre-prep. In the prep, it was again very, very close. In fourth place was Forder on 167 points. In third place on 170 points was Usherwood. And only 8 points separating first and second. In first place was, on 188 points, was Hecker. Well done, Hecker. So that left Stuart on 180 points. So, in total, between the prep and the pre-prep, we have, in fourth place, Stuart on 270 points. Well done, Stuart. We have, on 298 points, we have Usherwood in third place. We have a couple of points separating first and second, but in the in-school Sports Day, in first place on 346 points was Hecker. Well done, Hecker. All right, Miss Morris, I'm going to hand over to you for the talking about our virtual Sports Day.
So we were so excited that we could set up some activities for the children to do at home. I expect you all know about that. Slightly different to the ones in school, but hopefully you were down the park, measuring out your distances, dressing up in your parents' clothes and going for a little run. And all of those results, and thank you for those that sent in the videos, all of those results were sent in and we were going to add those to our school results. So it's not over yet. The other thing I just want to say is that we've had some fantastic photos, and you can find those on Firefly if you go into Junior School Curriculum Sport and then go to the Sports Day area. Go and have a little look at our photos and have a lovely summer. Over to Mr. Macklin.
Okay, now, like Miss Morris has said, we had some photos have come in, but I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who sent videos, who sent photos in of themselves doing the events. It was so good to see so many people getting involved, doing their sports days at home, wearing their house colours. It was really, really awesome to see. So thank you to everyone who got involved with that. Now over to the results. In the virtual sports day, so those at home in the pre-prep, very, very close. In fourth place, we had Stuart. In third place, we had Hecker. And in first place, we had Forder. So well done, Forder, for the virtual pre-prep. In the virtual prep, again, very close. In fourth place, we had Hecker. So well done, Hecker. In third place, and only 2 points behind second place, we had Stuart. Well done, Stuart, which means on 85 points, winning the virtual prep events was Forder. Well done, Forder. And I'll now hand over to Miss Whitwood, who's going to announce the combined results of the overall pre-prep and prep, virtual and in-school sports day. Over to you, Miss Whitwood.
How exciting! Thank you so much to Miss Morris and Mr. Macklin for announcing the in-school and virtual pre-prep results. I'm sure you are absolutely desperate to find out who has won overall. Here goes. So we have the Prep Cup and we've got the Pre-Prep Cup. So I am going to announce first of all the Pre-Prep results overall. Here goes. Everyone ready? So, in fourth place, with 106 house points, we have Stuart. Well done, Stuart. In third place, with 160 house points, we have Usherwood. Well done, Usherwood. Here we go. So, second place, this house received 186 house points. And first place, they received 201 house points. So, second place goes to Hecka, which means in first place and winning the cup for pre-prep, we've got Forder! Well done to Forder, so exciting. Here goes, announcement now for prep. Let's just complete the trophy. There we go, for Forder. Right, prep results overall. In fourth place, with 253 house points, we have Usherwood. In third place, with 255 house points, we have Hecka. So, second place, we've got 260 house points. And first place, I cannot believe how close it was, 261 house points, so really not much in it at all. In second place for Prep Sports Day this year, we have Stuart, which means in first place with 261 house points, we've got Forder! Again! My goodness, Forder! Here we go. Let's just complete the trophy. Absolutely brilliant. Let's give Forder another round of applause for the pre-prep and the prep cup. So I'm going to announce the totals overall for Sports Day. There may be a little bit of a hint here as to what the outcome might be, but who knows? Let's see. So overall scores. Are we ready? In fourth place with 356 house points, we have Stuart. In third place with 398 house points, we have Usherwood. In second place with 427 house points, we have Hecka. Which means in first place with 439 house points, we've got Forder! Well done to Forder! And well done to all of you at home. Well done.
Hello everyone. Now, I'm lucky enough to be able to announce the House Art Competition winners. I know there are so many of you who are really excited to hear what the results are for this. So, here we go. We have a first, second and third for each of the three combinations of year groups. So we have a first to third in year 1 and 2, a first third in year 3 to 4, and a first third in years 5 to 6. And we have an overall winner, individual winner, and I can announce the overall house winners as well. So let's start with year 1 and 2. In third place from O2T, we have Henry. In second place from O1S, we have Arthur. And in first place from O2S, we have Zach. So let's do a round of applause there for those. All boys, interestingly. Very talented artistic year group in year 1 and 2. So, now on to years 3 and 4. We actually have a joint third place. We have Joshua from 4G and Cecilia from 3G in third place. In second place, William from 3F. And in first place, again from 3F, we have Harris. And then we have the year 5 and 6 competition. We have another joint third place. In joint third place, from 5G, we have Greta, and from 5F, Charles. In second place, from 6G, we have Steve, and in first place, from 5F, we have Nina. Well done to Nina. Now, as I said, there's a huge amount of talent in our junior school for the art, and I suggest you go over to Firefly where you'll see some of those winning entries. Now, the overall individual winner, and it is a fantastic piece, which I know will definitely be on Firefly shortly, is Nina from 5F. So big well done to Nina. Go and have a look at her sunflower. It is incredible. Now, the overall house points for the house art competition. We have a joint third place again. And in joint third place, we have Stuart and Hecker. In second place, we have Vorda, which means in first place for the house art competition, congratulations to Usherwood. And I would say a huge well done to everybody who entered. The standard of art that I saw in that competition was outstanding, and I am sure that your teachers and all the art teachers would be really, really impressed. I hope loads of you join in again next year for that competition.
We're here! We made it, everyone! I can't quite believe it. The final day of term. You should be so proud of yourselves for all you have achieved this year. You've done a tremendous job, and it has been a very challenging year, but we made it! And I thought that the best place for us to start this assembly is actually where we started in the very first assembly this academic year, and that is with our college values. I'm not sure if you remember this very well, but I linked every college value with an animal that displayed those particular characteristics. And now I'm going to be reminding you what that animal was, but actually talking to you a little bit about how you, this year, have displayed those characteristics so well. The first one was courage, and we spoke about honey badgers being very courageous animals. You have been really courageous. You've been courageous in the way that you have absolutely embraced remote learning and shown that you can deal with quite a scary and unsettled time. We've been really impressed and proud with how you have taken this on board and achieved some fantastic pieces of work. So a huge, huge well done to you. Also, you've been really courageous in the way that all of you have embraced coming back to school after such a long time. The fact that you came in with smiles on your faces, delighted to be back, and I imagine that was quite a challenging time. What will it be like? Will school look a little bit different? So you showed great courage in the return to school as well. The second value we looked at, we learned from elephants the value of compassion. You have absolutely been extremely kind to one another, particularly when you have found things tricky. Just your comments on the show and tell walls when you've been seeing each other's work have been absolutely wonderful. You've thought really carefully about the feelings of other people, and we've been really proud of you for that. Our third value, curiosity, well, we learnt more about curiosity from polar bears, and you have certainly been very curious this year. To take the lead with independent projects like you have and really paved your own path of what your work will look like has been absolutely brilliant. There's been some amazingly creative pieces of work that you have put your minds to, and we've really enjoyed you sharing them with us. We also have to say that your attitude towards remote learning has been really curious, actually. I remember when the teachers spoke to you about what that might look like before we closed the school, and you were really enthusiastic about the next stage. You took it in your stride and were curious about what it would look like. The fourth value is creativity. And we learnt from the octopus about creativity, and you have completed some absolutely phenomenal pieces of work. You've truly shown great creativity, and you have really explored how you can make your pieces of work individual to you. You've really engaged with the learning and come up with such fantastic ideas. I've been particularly impressed, actually, with the creativity that you've shown in the various house events that we've run remotely. particularly House Creative Writing and also the House Art Project. Amazing pieces of work coming from you for those competitions. The final value is confidence, and we looked at the confidence of a chimpanzee. You have certainly been confident. You're always really very confident at things that actually are quite scary for certain people. So the way that you embrace production, standing on stage for assemblies, the way you have launched into this strange time, you are really confident to beat challenges, to rise to them, and make sure that if you make a mistake, you learn from it. So excellent demonstration of confidence from all of you. Very well done. So this takes me now to a very important announcement, one I know you are always so excited to find out more about. And this is going to be the final Housepoint announcement of the year, because we are going to be finding out who wins the Housepoint trophy, so the House Cup this academic year. So much hard work goes into each and every Housepoint. Okay, so every house point that you get on an individual basis for work or behaviours that we've been really impressed with, that all feeds in to who wins this trophy. And on top of that, we have the various house competitions. So we had House Christmas Challenge, the House Creative Writing, the House Art, all kinds of different things like that. Sports Day as well, that feeds into it. The House Fun Day that we had the other day. So every house point counts. And here we go. So, in fourth place, with 1,441 house points, we have Stuart. Well done to Stuart. In third place, with 1,633 house points, we have Usherwood. Well done to Usherwood. So, second place next. So, the house who came second, they have received 1,561 house points. And in first place, that house, they were awarded 1,657 house points. In second place, we have, bit of a drum roll, we have Hecka! Well done to Hecka, which means in first place this year, winning the House Cup 2020, we have Forder House. Absolutely brilliant. Very well done to Forder. So much hard work went into winning this trophy. So a huge, huge well done to you. And that's it. That's it for this year. A huge well done to everyone, whether you're in school or at home, for everything that you have achieved. You should be incredibly, incredibly proud of yourselves. And I hope you have a very well-deserved, restful summer holiday. We will see you in September.